All right, all right, all right. Well, I just want to formally welcome you all. Formally welcome you all to Transfer. I'm so glad you're here. Your leaders, your friends, your family members are all excited that you all are here, and we are hoping that tonight will be a great day of awesomeness and excitement. But first, before we do that, we're gonna play a game. And when I say game, I mean the most thrilling, the most exciting, the most exuberant, everyone say exuberant, game you have ever played, okay? This game is called the forehead game. Everyone point to your forehead. Everyone point to your friend's five-head. We are gonna be using these spaces of absolute amazingness to play this game. So, what will happen is that, oh, listen up. I will turn around and I will pick a number between 1 through 5. Can everybody count here? Hopefully. You all went back to school, so hopefully you all can do it. If not, you can use a calculator, so no worries. But you're gonna pick a number 1 through 5, and then you're gonna place it on your forehead, all right? And then if I turn around, for the first couple of rounds, if I turn around and you have the same number as me, you have to sit down, okay? Is everybody ready? Everybody hold up a 1. Everyone hold up a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. These are the tools that you can use. No 7s, no 8s, no millions, okay? Are we ready? Stand on up, stand on up, stand on up, stand on up. Hold up your number on your forehead. Hold up the number on your forehead. In 3, 2, 1. If you have a 2, you must sit down. If you have a 2, you must sit down. All right. Pick another number, or maybe the same number. Who knows? And you must choose in 3, 2, 1. If you have a 3, sit on down. If you have a 3, sit on down. Oh, okay. If you have the same number as I do, in the next 3, 2, 1. Does anybody have a 5? Because those people are sitting down. Anybody have a 5? Anyone? Okay. One more round of this. Let's see. In 3, 2, 1. Anyone have a 2 up? Anyone have a 2? If you have a 2, you're sitting down. Okay. Everybody give it up for the people who are standing up. Give it up for the people who are standing up. Because they've made it this far. And it's gonna get a little bit trickier for them. So now, they have to employ their telepathic powers. And if they have the same number as me, they're the ones who keep on going. So you must get the same number as me to win this game, okay? In 3, pick a number 2, 1. Did you say 4? Anyone have 4? People who have 4s, come on up. People who have 4s, come on up. People who have 4, come on up. Okay. Now we have a good old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors shootout, okay? So can I get a drum roll, please? Can I get a drum roll? We're gonna do 1, 2, shoot, okay? Rock, paper, scissors, 1. That's on me. Ready? I'm gonna say 1, 2, shoot. Does that sound good? Ready? 1, 2, shoot. 1, 2, shoot. I'm so sorry, Saxon. Well, Andrew's the winner! Give it up for him, give it up. Hey, you get a good old-fashioned high five as a consolation prize. Wow. Isn't that exciting? That's a lot in this day and age. Well, before I get to the more exciting parts of the day, we're gonna do some more exciting stuff. Does anybody know what we call the new people who come to Transfer? Can someone help me out? They're called new family members. So if this is your first time ever at Transfer, stepping into this building, what we want to do is not call you VIPs, even though you are, or very special guests, even though you are. We want to welcome you into the family. So If this is your very first time at transfer, you can come on up here with me and bring whomever brought you, or pick a friend of your choice. Everyone, come on up. Everybody give it up for them, give it up for them. All right, well, what is your name?
Elise.
Everybody give it up for Elise. Everyone go whoop whoop. Now Elise, so far, as you step in the hallways, which class do you think is going to be the most exciting one this year?
Yearbook.
Yearbook! Let's go! Well, so this is the challenge. This is the goal. Okay, do you see that? Everybody point to that basketball goal up there. Your goal is to ping pong paddle one of these ping pongs through that basketball basket. It's kind of confusing, I know. But, oh. What do they win? I'm so sorry. Why would you do this without an incentive? You win $100 of like solid US government minted like dollars. A Benjamin Franklin, if you will. So if you make it. So you get one shot. I believe you're gonna stand on this line, take a swing, see what happens. Everybody, Elise. Ooh, that had some curve on it. Good job. Everyone clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Now we have the person who brought her, whose name is?
Rachel.
Hello, Rachel. Rachel, you already know how this goes down. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you this. Whoa. That went up. That went up. Good job, good job. All right. Now that we've welcomed our family members, let's get through some get-tos. Everyone say get-tos. Not have-tos, not rules, but some get-tos. May I have a very kind, considerate volunteer raise their hand to read what the first get-to is?
We get to respect God.
Oh my goodness, we get to respect God. Wow, that's amazing. May I have a second considerate, valiant, amazing volunteer to read the second one?
We get to respect others.
We get to respect others. That's amazing. Can I have another phenomenal, amazing, great, never seen before reading skills? Do the third one.
Yeah, let's go.
We get to respect the building.
We get to respect the building. Everyone give it up for our 3 volunteers. Now, I believe you all have literacy and comprehension skills. So, just respect God, respect others, and respect the building. Now, I get the pleasure and honor of inviting you all up to come and worship with us. And just make sure that as we're worshiping, make sure that we're mindful of other people and their connection and their communion with God. So, with that, take it away.
Let's all worship together, guys. We match. I like this. Everybody come here. Everybody should come up towards the front so we can all worship together like a little family. Yeah, there we go. Because we're more than a youth group. We're more than a youth group. That's what I like to hear.
Your favor waits within the future. My dreams are small compared to yours. Why should I worry about tomorrow when I know that all I gotta do is trust you, Lord? Every little thing's gonna be alright.
I know y'all know this. Sing this at the top of your lungs.
Every little thing's gonna be just fine. Whether I can see it now, I know you will work it out for good. Every little thing, everything will be alright. Why would I dwell upon the road's uncertainties when all I gotta do is look to you? Yeah, all I gotta do is look to you. Every little thing's gonna be alright. Every little thing's gonna be just fine. Whether I can see it now, I know you will work it out for good. Every little thing, everything will be alright. Oh, 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 oh. Every little thing, everything will be alright. Oh, 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 oh.
Every little thing, everything will be alright.
Every little thing, every little thing, every little thing. Whether I can see it now, I know you will work it out for good. Every little thing, everything will be alright. Oh, 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 oh. Every little thing, everything will be alright. Oh, 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 oh. Every little thing, everything will be alright.
All right, so tonight we're gonna change it up on you guys just a little bit. I know at this point we're usually like, we just got into worship, we're excited, we want to keep going after God, but tonight we're gonna switch it up. And I would like, can we get a drum roll? Because I think tonight we have a special guest, and this special guest is gonna be bringing a fire word tonight. I've heard that there's actual fire involved, so that could be cool. But you know her. You love her. She's one of your absolute favorite circle leaders. So let's give a warm welcome to Miss Kelli Calico, bringing the word tonight.
Kelli,
I know her.
Thank you. We should probably sit down so I can.
Everybody go find your chairs. Go and get.
All right. How's everyone doing? I'm doing great. How is the first couple days of school? Give me a meh or a woo. It's been good. All right. Eh. See a lot of mehs. Okay. Cool. So I kind of wanted to start off tonight asking you guys a question. Okay? So who here is the same person they were 3 years ago? Let me ask the front row. You guys sat up front, so are you the same person?
No.
Okay. All right. Tatum?
No, thankfully.
Yep. Okay. Sick. Great. Me either. Thank Jesus for that. Am I right, Mom? Yeah, I know. So I thought it would be cool to show you some changes through my life. So we're going to be talking about the constant change of the world and the consistency of God. So I've gone through a lot of changes in my life. So we're going to start at the beginning. Look at that. Right? Isn't that great? So, in this stage of my life, I had very little hair. I still had the chubby cheeks, still had that going for me. And can we do a shout out to my beautiful mother? Isn't she so cute? She's right back there if we want to embarrass her. It's pretty great. So the next stage, it's pretty great, right? So this stage, yeah, Yeah, that's my athlete stages. So that face right there, that's pure concentration right there. Fun fact, I still do that whenever I'm concentrating. Mostly when I'm drawing, you know. No, I'm good. So a little more hair there, right? You know, little bigger, a little taller. So the next one, guys, hold on, don't go to the next one yet. This picture was taken right outside on the brick wall. So this is Kelli in her transfer days. Everyone can laugh. I'm giving you permission. Go ahead. It's pretty great. This is what I would call my Twiggy stage. This is my nickname back in my transfer days as a student. It's pretty great. The headband, the color, yeah, we're doing. There you go. Thanks. Showing my age. So, and then the next one is my life now. So I got my amazing husband, Brandon. He's sitting in the back too. He can wave. And then my two beautiful children. So we got Kaven and we got Echo. So a lot has changed throughout the years in my life. Thank you, Jesus. So in my life, and I'm sure in yours too, that as time goes on, changes happen. You get a new hairstyle, new style, new clothes. You get older. You get new friends. A lot of things change. So there are changes in our life, though, that are a little bit harder to handle. So tonight, I'm going to share with you some times in my life that I had gone through in the past year or so where I had gone through some changes that weren't only hard for me, but they were very heartbreaking. So before we get started, I am going to ask to do a little something different. So if you're one of those people that likes to, chit-chat, talk, get on your phone, I'm going to challenge you tonight. Sit by someone new so you're not tempted to talk. Put your phones down. It'll be good. I promise. Wow. So I need my handyman for this demonstration. We got some tools coming up, okay? I'm just gonna take a seat real quick. Isn't this great? I don't have to do any work. I'm just doing it all. Second thing, I am going to ask, does everyone come sit down up front? Story time. Huh? I don't know. Secret. All right. So everyone gets settled in. We good? First of all, let me ask you this. Is anyone here taking notes? Are we going to take notes? Why do we take notes? Is it because note takers are... there we go. So I'm going to explain my demonstration tonight, okay? Cece, you're going to be my handy-dandy mic holder. Okay, thank you for this. Okay, for tonight, this candle right here is going to represent Jesus, okay? So, it's lit. All right. So, tonight, this is Jesus. This represents him. This candle can never go out. It's a flame. It's an eternal flame. It never dims. It never gets shorter. It stays the same. So tonight for our verse we are going to read is short but very powerful, okay? So it's in Hebrews 13, and it is verse 8. And it says, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. Right? Amen. So, this verse tells us Christ's light will never go out or even flicker. It will always be here and it will always be constant. The second candle represents the follower of Jesus, which for tonight's purposes is going to represent me. It's okay. I'm a professional. Okay. So earlier we talked about changes. Sometimes a change is so difficult to go through, feels like your flame goes out. There you go. Yep, she did. It's a candle representing me. What do you expect? So last year, I'm going to get real with you guys. I'm going to get vulnerable. Last year, I felt my candle go out when I lost my uncle to COVID. When my uncle passed away, it was incredibly hard on me and my family. It was very unexpected. It was the time in my life, it was the first time in my life where I'd lost someone close to me. I had never really felt more like this. I had a lot of heavy emotions. I was going through a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression. I didn't know how to handle grief properly because I never had really felt it before. So I kind of got, down in the dumps, and it was just a really, really hard time for me. I felt alone. I was scared. I was scared of losing the people closest to me. So it was just a really big fear, and it was a really, really hard time in my life. So going through this alone would have been more devastating, but luckily I had my community in Christ, my core people that could help me go through this huge change. And when I went to them, I was able, they were able, I'm not even using the mic, guys. When I went to them, they were able to use the light in them to relight my flame. So for tonight's purposes, the matches are going to represent my core people. So they have Jesus in their hearts, so they were able to light my flame again. Great. I was able to grieve and find hope again in my community. So it just, when you bring your core people in, when you bring those people that you love and trust in, it makes everything easier. I talked earlier about my core people. So you guys, I have 3. You guys want to know my first one? That's good. That's good. That would have been really good, but that's not. That's not it. So my first core person is Hartley. That's my sister. That is your sister. Yeah. So we obviously know that Hartley moved to California last year to finish seminary school, right? Boo. Sorry, Hartley, if you're watching this. So she was doing exactly what God intended her to do. She was finishing seminary school. She was following the plan that God had for her. But when she moved, I had so many conflicting emotions. It's funny because our friendship started like a year before she left, and she was supposed to leave like 6 months before that, but she stayed. So the whole entire time we were friends, I knew she was going to leave. I knew, but we had gotten super close. And when she did leave, I had so many emotions. It was really, really hard on me. Hartley was my person that I literally called her the walking Bible. That's what I told her. She was my spiritual person that I went to. I'm like, what does this verse mean? Or how do you say this? Or what is this? Yeah, that's great. That's great. So she was my person that I relied heavily on for scripture and for biblical knowledge, and she was just a really great friend. She loved my kids. I felt like she was part of my family. So when she left, again, I was in a place where a big change in my life left me feeling like my flame went out. So again, thank you. Yeah, you're good. You're in the splash zone, Dana. Sorry. We're good. We're good. So again, I was in a place where my flame felt like it was out. But luckily, I still have 2 more of my core people. And again, they were able to relight my flame again. So do you guys want to know my second person? My second core person? Can we take a guess? Anyone got a guess? Huh? That's a good guess, but no. Nope, not Danny. They are in this room right now. My second person is Liz. Yes. Give her a round of applause. Everyone loves Liz. Yes. So, Liz has been a friend and mentor to me since I've been back at Transfer. Liz was one of the first people I met when I came back to Transfer. Amberly was there too. She is also one of the first people. Liz has been a mentor to me since the very beginning. I went to her she was the one that helped guide me through all of the questions of my spiritual walk. She was the one that encouraged me whenever I was in a bad place. She was the one that just really guided me and taught me on my spiritual walk. And I saw her more than just in Transfer. I saw her on Sunday mornings, and we have a women's Bible study that she was a part of every Tuesday morning, and I went to that every Tuesday morning. So Liz was a huge part of my life, and I saw her constantly, and that helped me a lot. It kept me on track, and I relied on her a lot to teach me things. But Liz got a job at Camp War Eagle this year. Yep, right? Yep, Camp War Eagle. Give it a shout out. I love Camp War Eagle. There you go. Yep. So when she got the job at camp, she was still involved with Transfer, but she wasn't involved with the women's ministry on Tuesday mornings anymore. And I saw her way, way less. And it got really, really hard for me. I was kind of just again, conflicting emotions. I was so happy for Liz and so proud, and she was doing exactly what God wanted her to do. She was happy, and it was just amazing. It was super encouraging. But I was also mourning, the change of our friendship. It was really hard to go from the constant of her being there all the time to, her being there a little less. So again, I found myself in a place where I felt like my candle went out. I'm gonna do it over here. There you go, Dana. Yep, I got you. So, I still had one more person, right? My third core person. I warned you guys. I told you this sermon was going to be lit. I warned you. So my third core person, who do you think that is? No. Yeah. It's Casey. Casey Eden. Casey Eden is my best friend. Best friend. I'm about to explain that. I got you. So we all know that Casey got an amazing opportunity to go serve at another church. She's doing exactly what God was planned for her, okay? Exactly what God planned for her. So I knew for a while that whenever her seniors graduated, that she was going to move on to the next thing. But when you get so used to having your best friend and serving alongside her in ministry every week, when you get used to that, the reality of her leaving is hard. Whenever Casey left serving at the other church, I, again, had a lot of conflicting emotions. um, I was in a place where I was feeling emotions. I was proud of Casey, but I knew the consistency of our friendship was changing. The stability of seeing her multiple times a week and serving alongside her at transfer would change, and that made me feel alone again. And again, my flame went out. But what now? What now? How do I light my candle when I feel alone? You guys are skipping ahead. So, again, I felt really anxious. I was struggling with depression. And honestly, I was scared that I was losing all of these people I loved and cared about. I needed to feel close to Jesus. I needed to feel his presence. I needed to know that I wasn't alone. So I did something that I had never done before. Lillian, yeah, she got it. I got in my car. I live out in the country, and behind where I live is a giant field. I drove out into the field. I got on top of my car. I put my Bible up there, and I just spent time with Jesus because I felt completely alone. I knew that wasn't true. I knew my core people were still there, but the facts and the feelings were not matching up. So I talked about driving out there and everything. I just sat up there and I said, Jesus, I need you. I started talking to him. I told him all my emotions. I cried, I laid down, and I looked around and I spent time in his presence. And look at that. This is beautiful. Yeah, that's God. That's God. That's all God right there. Beautiful painter. In those moments, I realized something. With all the changes I had going on, I decided to make a change too. Instead of going to others to light my candle, again, I went straight to the source. Sometimes in life, we rely so heavily on people that we forget that we always have the opportunity to go straight to Jesus. The hard truth is this world is constantly changing, and so are people and the relationships you have with them, but Jesus never will change. One thing I do not want you to get out of this message is that you don't need people, because you absolutely do. We are a family, we are the community of Christ, and we need each other. Community in Christ is very, very important. Having those core people to lift you up whenever you are not doing okay is essential. I can guarantee you that. But life is always changing, and there are going to be moments when things change in your life and relationships change too, and it might be hard. And in those moments when you feel alone, you always have Jesus to go to. But what does it look like to go to Jesus in these moments? Does anyone have, what does it look like to go to Jesus for you guys? Anyone can raise their hand. Little Josh, what you got? Pray. Funny you should say that. I have 3 ways that helped me. Yeah, right? Can you see this? The first one is prayer. If you're taking notes, write this down. These are the 3 tools that I use. Getting alone with him and crying out. Prayer is a place where we sit and talk to Jesus. You can do it anytime, anywhere. It doesn't matter what you sound like. Get real and let it out. I'm going to be real with you. Prayer, for me, was something I struggled with for a long time. I was so concerned about what I sounded like and not what I was saying. And whenever you talk to Jesus, I need you guys to let this sit in. It is not a test. It's a conversation. It's a conversation between you and your heavenly Father, and he is not there sitting with a notepad and a pencil being like, you said that wrong. That is not the correct grammar. You need to change the way you say that. He's not doing that. He is literally waiting there, listening, and wanting to hear you speak to him. So whenever I pray, I go out and do the field thing whenever I'm in a place where I need to be refilled. My suggestion to you, find your place that you can go and pray, where it's your special place. I know you can pray anywhere, anytime, but it's good to have a place where it's just yours, where you can go and spend alone time with Jesus. My place is on top of my car in the middle of a field in the middle of Huntsville. It's a fun time. People do give me weird looks when they drive by. It's all right. It's good. We're good. But find that place. It could be in your car, in your driveway. It could be in your backyard. It could be in your closet. It could be under your bed. I don't know. I don't know your life. I don't know what you like. So wherever it is, just find a place that is special to you where you can spend alone time with just you and Jesus. Does anyone want to take a guess on the second one? Golly, man. Wow. I didn't put people in the crowd, I promise. I didn't plant anyone. The second one is, thank you, Beza, worship. Okay. The biggest thing with worship is everyone worships differently. Okay? Everyone worships differently. Everyone worships differently. Oh, hey, Mom, everyone, oh, she's over there. Hey, Brandon, everyone worships differently. Okay, thank you. So, I want to make something clear to you. This is something that has been revealed to me. Worship was also something that was very hard for me because, let me ask you guys this. Who here can sing? Raise your hand. You better raise your hand right now. All right, that's great for you. I cannot, okay? All right? I am not the best singer. It's not my strong suit. Do I love to sing? Absolutely. Am I good at it? I will say Echo told me to stop singing one time, so that's a level for you. But something I have learned in my walk so far is don't worry about what you sound like. Concentrate on what you're saying. Worship songs are literally like love notes to Jesus. And whenever you sit down and actually pay attention to what you are saying, it hits totally different. I worship in a lot of different ways. I like to sing in my car. I like to go off. I'm the type of person that likes to go off in the back and worship. I get down on my knees sometimes. I lay down. I like sometimes, yeah, I just straight up lay down on my back. And everyone worships different. And so, yeah, worship in your own way. Anyone know the third one? Ooh, what you got? Okay, you saw the slides. That's cheating. Let's go. Love it. Lillian, you're giving them the answers. So, all right, you ready for this? This right here is the living, breathing word. This is one of the most powerful weapons you will hold in this world. And I'm not talking about because you could literally chunk this at someone's head and they would get completely knocked out. Okay? I am talking about, hold on, guys. Hold on. Nope. I ain't doing that. My mom's here. Stop, guys. I'm not talking about it being hefty. I'm talking about what's inside, okay? Yeah, especially in your backpack, man. This right here, guys, is how you fight back. You're feeling anxious? There's a verse in here. You're struggling with depression? There's a verse in here. You have questions about salvation. You have questions about anything you can think of. It is in here, okay? There's literally, that's the front. There's literally in the back words you can look up, and it'll tell you what verses to look up. I'm going to be real again. I am 28 years old. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that, Tristan. I am old. I am 28 years old. And it has taken me until literally probably this year till I have figured out how I can read the Bible well. I have figured out how I read, and what I do is I take my Bible, I put it in front of me. I'm not going to drop it, I promise. I open it up, I take my phone, and I take my Bible app, and I go to the same exact verse that I'm going to read. And I follow along as I listen to the Bible app play. Because, again, I'm going to get real. I'm dyslexic. Reading for me is hard. I have ADD, so my mind is like squirrel, like every 5 seconds, okay? Reading the Bible was probably the most intimidating thing to me in my walk. I neglected it. I didn't want to do it. Hartley told me all the time that I needed to read my Bible more. Thank you, Hartley. Good looking out. But it has taken me a long time to find out what works for me and how I can read the Bible. I get it. It's intimidating. This thing is like 2,000 pages long. I know that there's a lot of big words. There's a lot of things that don't make sense. But you can look up the context of what you're reading. You can ask any of us. And if we don't know, we will look it up and we will learn with you. The Bible is so important whenever you're dealing with hard things in your life. I know that it's something that we kind of put on the back burner. But if you guys learn how to read intentionally, it can change your life. This is where you find your weapons. This is where you say, oh, Danny preached on that last week. I know the verse. I wrote it down. You know, you go in there and you find what you need. So these are the 3 ways I go to Jesus to help light my candle again. So throughout this school year, when things start to get hard, when you feel like your candle is out, know that Jesus will always be there to light your candle again. So this is kind of my main point. If you want to write this down, this is the takeaway. In a world that is always changing, Jesus never will. He will be consistent with his love, with his grace, and with his forgiveness. So again, I want to say this verse. Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. So, I had the idea. I know how school can be. I know it's been about 10 years since I've been in school, but I remember what it was like to be in school. I remember the changes you go through every year. Some of you started this school year and you're at a completely different school. Everyone is in a new grade. You have new teachers, you have new friends, you have a new place. Everything is different, am I right? So throughout this year, when things get hard and things change, I want you guys to have a constant reminder that even though there's a lot of hard changes in your life, Jesus never will change. You will never be alone when you follow Christ. So I have these buttons for you guys. It has the verse that we went over tonight. It has Hebrews 13:8. Put this on your backpacks. Put it on your hats. Put it on your jackets. Put it anywhere where you can see and you can have that constant reminder that I am not alone. Even though these changes are hard, I know that I am not alone. So, band, if you would like to come back up real quick. That would be awesome. That's UCC. Thank you. The reason why we are having worship our slower songs at the end, I wanted to be intentional with you guys hearing this message and then having the time to sit with Jesus. I know you guys just started the school year, and it may be easy right now. It may be something that you're not too worried about. There's not a lot of hard changes right now, but I want you guys to sit with Jesus and be real with him. Lay everything down. Be like, I'm nervous about this class this year. This is a huge change, and I don't know if I'm going to do good in this class. Or I am in a new place. I don't know anyone in my classes, and I'm pretty scared, and I feel alone. Lay every emotion that you have down at the feet of Jesus, and know that no matter what you're feeling, even if it's anger, even if it's confusion, even if it's anxiety, God can handle it. God can handle every single emotion that you throw at him. So, first of all, everyone can get up, grab a button. I want you guys to spread out and just sit alone. Don't sit with your friends. Sit by yourself and just have this alone time with Jesus. I'm going to go ahead and actually, I'm going to wait till you guys sit down. So everyone, find your spot. It can be on the floor, it can be in chairs. Try to sit alone. Try to sit away from your friends. Be really intentional with this time. And I'm going to go ahead and pray over us. Jesus, I thank you for this opportunity to speak in front of these students. I pray that throughout this school year, that they are able to receive you and know that you are with them. I pray that they know that they are never alone. I pray that they know that even though there's a lot of changes going on in their life, that they know that you will never change. I pray they are intentional with this time, and they come to you, and they speak to you, and they spend time with you. I thank you, and I love you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Now that you guys have found your comfy spots, I want you guys to try this spiritual practice of kind of visualize all of the things in your life, like the good things and the bad things, and think about them as like an object that you can hand to God. And whether it's good, whether it's stressing you out, whether it's making you excited or not, like just hand everything to God. So you can sing while you're doing this, or you can just like let these words wash over you, but like hand everything to Jesus, because like Kelly was saying, he's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So that means we can trust him with everything, because he's never going to change on us. So just invite you guys to try that with us. I'm going to be doing that too.
Thank you for being here, Father. Here's where I lay it down, every burden, every crown. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down, every lie and every doubt. This is my surrender. Sing that again. This is where I lay it down, every burden, every crown. This is my surrender, Father. This is my surrender. Here is where for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. You are Lord of my life, I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. Have your way with everything I have. Have your way with everything I am. Have your way when it gets hard, when it is easy. It doesn't matter as long as I have you, Father. As long as I have you. Shake up. So shake up the ground of all my traditions. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better, Jesus. So shake up the world of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. Jesus, I will make room for you. See that. Whatever you want to, our lives are offerings. And I will make room, I will make room for you. Do whatever you want to, do whatever you want to. So faithful, we can trust you.
I've carried a burden for too far on my own. I wasn't created to bear it alone. I hear your invitation to let it all go, and I see it now. I'm laying it down, and I know that I need you. I run to the Father, I fall into grace. I'm done with the hiding, the reasons away. My heart needs a Savior. You saw my condition and had a plan from the start. Your son for redemption, the price for my heart. I don't have a context for that kind of love. I don't understand, I can't comprehend. All I know is I need you. So I run to the Father, I fall into grace. No turning, no hiding, no reason to wait. My heart needs a surgeon, my soul needs a friend. So I run to the Father again and again. I run to the Father, I fall into grace. I'm done with the hiding, there's reason to hate. My heart needs a surgeon, my soul needs a friend. So I run to the Father again and again and again and again. Oh, oh, and again and again and again and again. Whoa, whoa. My heart has been in your sights long before my first breath, running into your arms is running to life from death. I feel this rush deep in my chest. Your mercy is calling out, and just as I am, you pull me in, and I know I need you now. I run to the Father, I'm done with the hiding, no reason to wait. My heart needs a surgeon, so I run to the Father again and again. I run to the Father, I fall into grace. I'm done with the hiding, no reason to wait. My heart found a surgeon, my soul found a friend. So I run to the Father again and again and again and again. I So we have about 10 minutes left in our service tonight. And tonight I want to now invite you guys from a place of seeking God individually to a place of inviting your community into that space with you. So as we spend these last 9 or 10 minutes, let's spend time with our circles, with our leaders, with our friends, and discuss the things that stuck out to you about tonight's service, about ways in which you can practically seek God in prayer, or you can seek him in worship, and you can seek him in his word, and invite your community into that place with you. So let's spend the next 10 minutes in our circles before we dismiss tonight.